Hi everyone, and welcome back. I've got another sea song for us today. This one's called Swing Me Over the Water, and it goes like this. Swing me over the water, swing me over the sea, swing me over the garden wall and swing me home for tea. Whee! Now there are 3 stages to this game. So if you're finding one too easy, then just wait a bit and the next one will be harder. But if you're finding it too difficult, just go back and try the previous one. Here's the first stage, easy. Start with your legs crossed, legs in the basket, and the ball on one knee. We're simply going to roll the ball down one leg and up the other, and then back the way it came, swinging across the water. And on the word whee, we're going to throw the ball in the air and catch it again. So it goes like this. Ready, steady, off we go. Swing me over the water, swing me over the sea, swing me over the garden wall and swing me home for tea. Whee! Did you manage to catch it? Well done. So here's the second stage. This one is hard. Rather than sitting with your legs in the basket, put your legs straight out in front of you with your feet together. Now I'm going to turn sideways so you can see better. Make sure your feet are together and your toes are up. And this time we're going to roll the ball towards our toes and it's going to roll back towards us. Swing me over the water, swing me over the sea. And on the word we, instead of throwing the ball up, we're going to roll backwards and see if we can catch the ball. Let's give it a go. Ready, steady, off we go. Swing me over the water, swing me over the sea, swing me over the garden wall and swing me home for tea. Whee! Now, if that's still too easy for you, then here's the last mode. Excruciating. We stay with our legs in front of us and our feet together, but this time, instead of having our legs on the ground, we have to raise them up so they're off the floor. Let's give this one a go. Ready, steady, off we go. Swing me over the water, swing me over the sea, swing me over the garden wall and swing me home for tea. Whee! If that last one's just a tiny bit too hard for you, perhaps you could try propping your legs up against a sofa or a footstool. Good luck with that, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.